Hello everyone and welcome to Credit Finance. $485 Social Security increases. This is some pretty incredible news, and if you are somebody that's collect retirement SSI SSDI veteran benefits, any of these fixed income benefit from the Social Security Administration, so you are going to watch this video all the way through, and this is being made possible by the Social Security 2100 Act, which has been reintroduced by Representative Larson. And if you missed his speech, stick around to the end. It was powerful speech pushing that this needs to happen now for all the people that have paid into Social Security their entire lives, and now we need to take care of them. We need to increase the benefit extend to solvency. Now take a look at this article. This came out by Devon Kroll, and it says 14 things that will change with the Social Security 2100 Act that Larson is pushing now. I'm going to cover all 14 of these, but very quickly. Let's go right to the main one. That's talk about the minimum benefit increases, and that's number 5, increase the minimum Social Security benefits. Now it says one of the proposal contained in nearly every version of the Social Security 2100 Act is the increases of the minimum Social Security benefits. Now this benefit is the lowest amount that an individual can receive who work a certain number of years. It's meant to offer a floor for those who have had very low paying jobs, and the current minimum that an individual can receive on Social Security benefits is $897 per month. If they have worked 30 years, now the minimum benefit will be 125% of the poverty level for those who work 30 years. Within the 2021 federal poverty level of 12,880, this change would represent an increase of about $440 per month. Now, I know what you are thinking. That's 440, that's not 485. But this article was actually put out when the Social Security 2100 Act was first released in 21, which means these numbers are dated, and now that it's been reintroduced, let's take a look at the 23 numbers in this video. And what we are going to find is that the new increase of the minimum PIA is actually $485. So this is some pretty exciting news for those of you that have been waiting for some type of help from the Social Security Administration. So let's go ahead and dive right in and get you catch up on the latest news. Now, before we get started, if you are interested in latest news regarding stimulus, child tax credit, SNAP, PEBT and everything in between, so make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below. So take a look at these numbers and get you catch up on Social Security 2100 Act proposal to increase benefits by $485 per month. Alright, so we are going to be taking a look at the 23 numbers here in just a second. But first, let's take a look at this 2100 Act and the 14 things that will change according to this article from Devon Kroll. Now, number 1, I am going to go through these very quickly. Preventing future cuts to the average wages index. Also, number 2, earning credit for graduates. So there's an instrument of different benefits that are going to get increase and changes as a result of this 2100 Act. Elimination of the disability waiting period. So for those of you on SSDI, this is going to be impacting disability. Elimination of the disability earnings cliff as well. Now number 5, we already covered on increase to the minimum Social Security benefits, and also wanted to mention that this would sunset at the end of 2026. So this is going to be a couple year extension this will be addressed, and also an extension for solvency. Now this one right here is saying that it's acknowledging the fact that they are going to run this for about a few years, which will probably kind of kick the can down the road, give them a little bit more time to figure out how they are going to do this long term. This to me sounds more realistic, more possible, and like they are giving to real number. Number 6, alternative survivor benefits. Calculations. Number 7, increase to benefit after 15 years. Eligibility. Number 8, repeal of the WEP and the GPO. Number 9, increase the age of children's benefit. Eligibility. Number 10, benefit for dependent grandchildren as well. So your children and your grandchildren, they are going to be changing eligibility and benefit increase of the taxable wage base, and this is a big one. As you guys know, one of the biggest problem that President Joe Biden had with the Social Security Expansion Act, Bernie Sanders bill that proposed 200 increases across the board, was that he had changed the taxation. So that way people would be taxed at 250,000 or above, and Biden had said, no, I promised it would be 400,000 or above. And that was one of the main issues that President Joe Biden had with that bill. This one aligns with the 400,000 cap number. Number 12, changes to a taxation of Social Security benefits. And yes, this needs to be addressed as well, because we have the cost of living adjustment which increase the benefit of recipients. However, the tax bracket have remained the same. Some people are getting increases and they are thinking they are getting more money, and then suddenly they owe more taxes on their social security, and in some cases they didn't owe before but they crossed over the tax bracket. So we also need to increase the tax bracket as we increase the benefit to keep up with inflation. Number 13th, to change annual cost of living calculations. We have mentioned this several state times on the channel as well. It's currently based upon CPIW, which is for serial workers and wages earners, and they are saying, why are we basing it upon the CPIW? It should be based on the CPIE, because the spending habits of the elderly and those that collect these benefits are significantly different than those that are currently out earning wages. And number 14, across the board benefit increases. As we mentioned, everybody, SSI SSDI Social Security veteran benefits, anybody that collects benefit from the Social Security administrations, they are saying we need to make sure that they are getting to the help that they so desperately needs. We need to make sure that this keeps up with inflation and they get benefit increase. All right, so now the part that you have been waiting for, let's take a look at the numbers and how in 23 the increase is actually going to equate to $485 social security bump up. Now here is the poverty guidelines. This is from the Office of the Assistant Secretary of Planning and Evaluation, this official website, so that way you can see it. And here's the HHS poverty guidelines for 23. Now persons in a family of household of one, which they are saying this based up on the poverty guideline for 23 is 14,580. Now they said it's going to be 125% of the poverty line. So that means that 14,580 times 1.25 or 125 puts us to $818,225 annually. Income is 125 of the poverty level. Now divide that by 12 and that put you at monthly $1,518.75. Now the minimum PIA for 23, you can take a look. Here is actually $1,033.50 per month. The Social Security Special Minimum Benefit provides a primary insurance amount or a PIA or low earning workers the lowest minimum PIA in 2023 with at least 11 years of work is $49.40 per month, but the full minimum PIA which we are talking about here, which requires at least 30 years of work, is $1,033.50 per month. So we take that $1,033.50, subtract it from that 15,1875, and it make an increase of 485 and 25 cents. Now let me know your thoughts in the comments below. So that's all the update that I have for today. Remember to turn on your notification button to know when I have uploaded a new video. Thanks for watching and see you guys next time.